The universe expands, yet the truth remains, still within.
Are we alone in the universe? Look up at the night sky for a moment. What you see feels silent, distant, almost empty. A few stars scattered across darkness, small points of light that seem calm and unchanging. But that perception is deeply misleading. What you are actually looking at is a universe so vast, so complex, and so filled with possibilities that the human mind struggles to comprehend it. Each of those points of light is not just a star, but a system. Many of them have planets. Some of those planets may have oceans, atmospheres, and the conditions necessary for life. And when you begin to understand the true scale of the universe, a question naturally emerges, a question that has followed humanity for centuries. Are we alone? For most of human history, this question was philosophical. There was no way to test it, no way to explore beyond our planet, no way to observe distant worlds in detail. The Earth felt unique, isolated, and central to existence. But modern science has completely transformed this perspective. Today, we know that the universe is not centered around us. It does not revolve around our existence. It is vast beyond imagination and filled with structures that extend across billions of light years. Our galaxy alone, the Milky Way, contains more than 100 billion stars, and many of these stars have planets orbiting them. In recent decades, astronomers have discovered thousands of exoplanets, planets outside our solar system. Some of them are rocky, similar in size to Earth. Some are located in what scientists call the habitable zone, the region around a star where temperatures could allow liquid water to exist. And water, as far as we know, is one of the key ingredients for life. But the Milky Way is only one galaxy. There are hundreds of billions of galaxies in the observable universe, each one containing billions or even trillions of stars. When you multiply these numbers, the result is almost impossible to grasp. There may be more planets in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches of Earth. And that changes everything. Because if life emerged on Earth under the right conditions, then it is reasonable to ask whether those conditions exist elsewhere. And if they do, it becomes difficult to argue that life would only happen once. From a scientific perspective, the probability begins to shift. It does not guarantee that life exists elsewhere, but it makes it increasingly unlikely that Earth is the only place where life has ever emerged. Scientists have even attempted to estimate this probability using something known as the Drake equation. This equation considers factors such as the rate of star formation, the number of planets, the fraction of planets that could support life, and the likelihood of life actually developing. While the exact numbers are uncertain, many estimates suggest that there could be thousands, or even millions of civilizations in our galaxy alone. And yet, we have not found them. This is where the mystery deepens. Because if the universe is filled with life, then why do we not see any evidence? Why is the universe so silent? This question is known as the Fermi Paradox. It can be summarized in a simple way. If life is common, where is everyone? There are many possible answers. Some scientists believe that intelligent life is extremely rare. While simple life may emerge easily, complex life may require a long chain of unlikely events. Others suggest that civilizations may exist, but are too far away for us to detect. The distances between stars are so vast that communication may be practically impossible with current technology. There are also more unsettling possibilities. Perhaps advanced civilizations do not last long. Perhaps technological societies tend to destroy themselves before they can spread across the stars. Or perhaps they evolve in ways that make them unrecognizable to us, using forms of communication or existence that we do not yet understand. And then there is another idea. Perhaps we are early in a universe that is nearly 14 billion years old. It is possible that intelligent life is only beginning to emerge. Civilizations may still be forming, still evolving, still unaware of each other. Or perhaps they are already here. Not physically, not in a visible way, but in forms we do not yet have the tools to detect. Because the deeper science goes, the more we realize that our perception of reality is limited. We can only observe a small range of electromagnetic radiation. We cannot directly see dark matter. We do not fully understand dark energy. There may be aspects of the universe that exist beyond our current ability to measure. So the absence of evidence is not necessarily evidence of absence. At the same time, scientists continue searching. Radio telescopes scan the sky for signals. Space missions explore planets and moons within our solar system. Mars is studied for signs of past life. Europa and Enceladus, moons with subsurface oceans, are considered some of the most promising places to search for microbial life. Beyond our solar system, powerful telescopes analyze the atmospheres of distant planets, looking for chemical signatures that could indicate biological activity. The search is ongoing, and every new discovery brings us closer to an answer. But perhaps the most important realization is not whether we find life. It is what the question itself reveals. Because asking whether we are alone forces us to confront something deeper. It forces us to understand our place in the universe. If we are alone, then life is incredibly rare, perhaps the rarest phenomenon in existence. That would make life on Earth extraordinarily valuable, something that must be preserved at all costs. But if we are not alone, then life is not unique. It is part of the natural structure of the universe, a consequence of the laws of physics, chemistry, and time. And that idea is just as profound, because it means the universe is not empty. It is generative. It creates structure. It allows complexity. It allows life. And possibly, it allows consciousness to emerge again and again in different places, under different conditions. Which leads to one final thought. The question, are we alone, may not be just about other life. It may be about understanding the nature of reality itself. Whether the universe is silent or simply waiting to be understood. And as we continue to explore, to observe, and to question, one thing becomes clear. The answer is still out there, and the search has only just begun. Still, within